This video was sponsored by all of the fantastic backers over at Patreon. Check the link out in the description or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Endless Legend Inferno. In the previous episode we managed to go and take over, I was about to say all of this empire's cities, and although that is technically the case, a bit disingenuous to say all their cities, multiple, because there was only one of them. This was originally the cultist faction and we managed to do multiple fights. It's why the episode was quite long, as well as why we didn't really make a huge amount of progress elsewhere, because we had multiple fights to deal with and we did them all manually. And we eventually destroyed multiple armies and indeed a lot of their outlying villages and such that they'd taken over, and then finally took their city, which currently is on automation mode because I can, and that still doesn't work. But anyway, the plan for this episode is to go to the left and do the same thing to this empire, which, well, it's still look a bit iffy because they've got a city right on the far left and then this one down here. This is their capital, which we do have a spy in there, which is good. We don't have any effects applied yet, and I don't think there is anything that we'll be able to do. Most likely not anyway. Let's have a quick look. No, we only have infiltration level 1, and we don't have why? Not reached maximum sufficient level to do that. So we need more. We need a higher level in that one, so it'll take some time, and they'll get there eventually. 5 turns, in fact, so yeah, I think we'll end up attacking that beforehand. We still have, obviously, a couple of other empires on the table, on the board. We have the Draken over here, which are the main rival, I guess, for us now, and also, strangely, I've just noticed, where Wild Walkers have another city, which is interesting. I think they are bugged still. I mean, that's not expanded at all. But anyway, I'm guessing that this build, when we started it, which was just after release, had some issues with it, and it's carried over in the save, so hopefully they'll be ironed out. Anyway, we do have a fight to crack on with, so let's do just that. So I've got Geomancer, Demon, 2 sets of Iron Snakes, and they have a hero, a cavalry hero, which is a Kapaku hero, as well as some other stuff as well. That's all kinds of bad. So let's just fight that one. So we want to go manual, unoffensive fight. So here we are. We do have the high ground, and we probably have the advantage of initiative in some cases. Yes, we do. Speaking of that, I want to probably go. What do I want to focus on first? I think I want to get my demon over here. I want to get the vine snakes there, and vine snakes probably there. I don't mind these moving, but I want them to not get up, so yeah, that's probably about right. And then these guys can go further down. Do we want to attack with these ones? We probably do. So the focus will be everything onto this one. This is the Golem Rider. The reason for that is they tend to do a horrible charge. In fact, we can see that there. It's called charge. 25% attack bonus when it moves. So let's take that out first. So we're going to get our demon to go forward, and it's going to hit them. Obviously, I will get hit back, but I just whacked them for 125 damage and only took 121 back, which is good. I've also got the Geomancers attacking, which is not going to do much at all, but it has slowed them down. We have their hero coming along, which is going to be a bit of an issue. They do have charge as well, and this is going to be... Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, it has hurt. And we now have the Vine Snakes going, so hopefully the Vine Snake can kill this Rider, although to be fair, it has already gone, so I'm not really too bothered. Wow, okay, a critical of 100 and... okay, 100 and... well, nothing, it was 63 when it was... Garbage. If you look at some of the critical, oh look at that, critical on me, 172. That's naughty. Them vine snakes are absolutely useless. But hey ho, let's see what we can do. So we're still going to go for focusing on this target. The demon will probably kill it, but let's just see what happens. And there we go. That's 124, and we took 61 back. Obviously, that spilt between the 2 units. We've now got our Golemancers firing at the hero, which has slowed them down. That doesn't matter too much in WoW. I've just been critical for 105, so that's bad. So we probably are going to lose this fight, which is a shame because, well, that's never something I would like. But oh, that was good. It only hits for 38. We should. Oh, I don't know. Will we be able to win it? It depends what their hits are going to be like. Well, we do have initiative now, so what I'll do is I'll buff those up, and I'll get my my demon to attack the hero, and if we look out, then we'll be alright. 136? No, we've not looked out, sadly, so we have lost the fight. So that's not going to be a buff as a critical of 55, but I mean, these guys are just going to absolutely cleave us in twain. Yeah, there we go, we're going to go down. Oh well, we tried. Today's beverage is coffee black, no sugar, by the way. Now, this is the... Is this the last round? It might be the last round. If we wanted to, then, what we can do, we can be a bit cheeky, and we can just say, go to there. Like, say, just run away. Can we run away? No, we can't run away. We cannot run away. Can we run away? Just say run to there, and we do have initiative. And, yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, them things are really slow, the Stone Sentinels, but it's not going to matter. And there we go. There's that fight over with. So we've still got these two roaming around, but remember, we have taken out most of their big stuff, so they've got a couple of things around there. So all we need to do now, they've lost... I thought the hero, yeah, hero's gone, and then they've lost the Golem Rider, so it's still just the stone Sentinels there, although it does still say that that hero is there, which is problematic. Anyway, let's just see if we've got anything around in the cities that would help us out. I don't think so. Most of our forces are currently out and about, so what I'll have to do is probably buy them manually, and the closest city is probably here. I'm going to get ourselves... Do I want Golem Riders? Golem Rider 2s. What are they armed with these days? Let's have a quick look, because I can't remember the last time I upgraded these. Tier 3, we've got Tier 3 gear, so that is actually fine. So what we'll do is we'll just say, from this city, Golem Riders, we're going to say buy 1, buy 2. They actually can't. I don't think I can buy another one. No, I can't. So we'll buy those out, and then next turn we'll be able to go and deal with them. We have a couple of other units. We've got this one here, which we are going to move into position. And we're going to use this Stealth Demon Army to attack... oh, if I attack them, that would declare war, which is something I don't necessarily want to do at this stage. I want to wait for another turn. We do also have this unit here, which we're just going to send it on a little scout mission, really, just to see what we can find. Just keep tabs on the Draken's army. Can I infiltrate people? I can't, because I don't have anyone spare, but if I did, that wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, we'll put them to there, and then we'll just end the turn. So that's a bit of research finished as well. So that's Dust Enhanced Buildings, which is really good, because in 6 turns we're going to need more influence, although, to be fair, we're not really going to build it before then. So there's loads of stuff built. I could go for some of this stuff, like extra improvements on cities. 32 turns for that one, so let's not do that. Let's go for things like dust on cities. Is anything on here? Yeah, there's lots of stuff around here that we haven't bothered with. Extra military colleges, extra defense. Ah, what's this? Brigade system effects. 20% defense on units. I'm guessing that's just on the city. It's not a global bonus. We haven't got stockpiles. We haven't got... oh, Imperial Science funding would be good, although it does require a lot of resources that we don't have, although we could probably buy it. We don't have any of the other ships or anything. Artillery ship would be nice, though, and eventually start attacking some of the other areas. So we've got some levels up. This is our hero that's in the... where is it? It's currently... Is it in the field? No, it's not. It's at Tijol. So we're going to give it extra science, because that's just what we want. We want lots of stuff that's not actually doing anything. So we'll just say automate, build whatever you can, which it's currently deciding to build absolutely nothing. So don't automate, and then it's actually going to do just that. It is fairly useless, that thing. Aha, there's his army, which is something I wanted to keep tabs on. I wonder what's got in there. Drakingling 3s and Orc 3s, so the computer is actively... it is actively upgrading the units, which is something to note. Empire development plan shortly. We've got 5k. 5k But do I need some more? I think I do require some more. Have I just started to build there? I think I clicked on one of these to build. There's our Golem Riders, which we will build and attack straight away, like that. This thing will say, don't do anything, and then do something. Which is decided not to do anything at all. Cool. Probably don't have the resources. Anyway, there's the fight there. I'm going to auto-fight it, and there we go. That's destroyed. So, that's that quest completed. That's quest 6, the labs. Custodian, I thought that's a tuner for a second. Custodian 2 must have answers, but still missing. Find and defeat her. Trait was last seen in the neighbour of the region of Jastil. And here we go. That's done. Objective. Locate and defeat Overseer Eloy's Golem forces to prevent the Endless from unleashing a cataclysm. The armies have been sighted in the regions Avarma, Verical, and Undrin. And there. Is that correct? Avarma, Verical. No, it's not. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, off the coast. Oh, that's all kinds of bad. Right. We need some defenders. Coastal batteries? Just build a coastal battery straight away and blow them out of the water. We could do that. I think just more defenders, more better, probably. So let's just try a stone golem. They're all tier 3, so that's fine. So a couple of stone golems each. 1,600 to build them, though, which is a bit of a shame. Demon will just buy out, and that'll be that done there. And that's it. So where's the other one? I don't know. It's around here somewhere. Anyway, I'll worry about that later. And we'll get this moved back to the shore. Move back to the city at least. So this city, let's see if it actually finally wants to build something. It does want to build something. Fantastic. Anything else? Anything else that's not doing anything? No, the rest are happily cracking on. So, we now have the bit of a problem up here. And this is that we are currently not at war. And that's not really a problem. You would think it was not under normal circumstances, but this is going to be our big fight. So you can see we've got loads of them to verse. It's going to be an auto fight, quite frankly, because there we go. That's that taken out. We have a level up, which we will spend on an extra accessory slot, which is always useful. There's our declaration of war, and we can't attack those because we have no actions left. But can we go next to the city and siege it? Yes, we can siege it. So we will do just that, and we'll just move a little bit closer. So nothing can come out of the city, even if they build something, it has to stay in the city. And then we'll end the turn, and we'll brace for impact, because quite frankly, I think we're going to get attacked off these armies, and I have no idea what they are, and what I do know is that we've only got some very, very, very basic militia. So, Legendary Deed is completed, which is be the first to defeat at least 3 armies led by a hero. And that's the Eye of the Far Thinker, and immediately you can see we've got loads of fights all over the place. It's all kicking off. There you go, look at it, it's going all over the place. Right, so we are getting sieged here. We are getting sieged, oh, not getting sieged here, but they do have stone sentinels and golems and all sorts of stuff. So let's create that new demon army, we'll join that up. We've got a global thing going on that I really don't care about at this particular point. We'll say this one, automate please, there we are. That's getting sieged. This city doesn't have anything to do, so we'll say automate, there we go. And then finally, once more, Borough Streets, which it's going to decide to place it there, so it's even going to place the streets correctly. Excellent. So we want to fight the good fight in a couple of places. This is up the top here. I'm just going to auto-fight that because I might as well. And there's some more stuff dead and reinforcements gone. And quite frankly, I'm going to say you attack them. And another auto-fight. And that's destroyed. And honestly, if we had an action left, I would probably just attack the city. We can only siege at the moment, we don't have an action, but that's all of their forces taken out, so that's really, really good. This is the Draken with my demon, and am I versing that as well. Am I versing 2? That's gone. There's the Draken. That's gone. We're just going to retreat that one. There's no reason for me to fight that. And honestly, I'm just going to send the fellow off. I don't need to be hanging around them. I just wanted to see what this city's up to be honest with you. Get rid of that. That's done. That's done. Sieging is a problem. Can build a Stone Sentinel and then attack, but I mean, I think they'll probably win the fight. According to that, they will win the fight. I will... I'll just auto it. And looks like we defeated one, but didn't lose anything, which is good. So we're still getting sieged, but most importantly, we are still alive. So we have a couple of fights to go for. We've got this one over here. They are currently just standing there. This should be an auto fight and win. It is an auto fight and win, so that's the army there destroyed. Just looking for the other force. Double check the quest log. We can see it's Varma, Verkel, and Andorin. So Varma, Verkel, and Amberin, is it? That one there? Alderon. Don't know what that one's called. Oh, hang on. No, there. Armour. Verkel. Alandarin. There. So it's there. Around there-ish. Which is a shame because we've got nothing over there whatsoever. This one then, we're not going to send it across, but we will head over here. You can see it's not going to take too long to get there. And we'll end the turn. Turn currently 155. Winter shortly. There's some research done. You can see there's more ships from here coming along, which is a problem. I'm going to create that army, join it up, and auto fight that again. Nothing destroyed, but our other forces coming along. Once more, we'll probably build a Golem Rider, just buy it out, just quicker. Over here, it should be a straight fight. I will say that, attack, and we win that one straight away. I will then get my, I wouldn't call it the stealth force, but my other force to shift off. Oh no, it is the stealth force, because the demons and all the armies are, it's all fully stealthed because of that, because it's ghost force. So, Ghost Force away. I'm going to bring this guy back to here because I have a feeling the other force that the quest mentions over there. Obviously, this has a lot of problems. It doesn't have anything to do. So, I will go ahead and build all of the relevant upgrades, which you know by now is like City of... Glory of Empire, Central Market, Right of Way, Public Highways... all the usual stuff. We've also got a Golem encampment, which we will put... Where do we put it, in fact? Probably there would be nice, because then we get that and that. Oh no, that's a Moonleaf Extractor, so we'll build a Moonleaf Extractor, and we'll build that as well, just so we've got a good site there. And that should be it. Right, that's fine. So all these can be closed down apart from this one because we need to set something going in there. Automate it, please. I wish it would just work. Unless I'm doing something wrong, which is a high possibility. So there we go. There's the National Museum and other things set as well. So that's fine. That one's already been fought. When we're building all the stuff there, we will auto-move stuff. Close all of these down. That person has been successfully exfiltrated because... well, because we have. Just because of the reason it's gone is because of the... Oh, there's that fight that I didn't expect. No, I didn't expect that at all. How the hell have I done that? Anyway, I'll check that in a second. Yes, we exfiltrated them because we've already taken the city over. So, I can infiltrate another city, and what city would I want to infiltrate? Well, most likely, we are going to be attacking... the red guy, and my plan would be to probably take out these two cities first and then go to this side. His main capital calling it a main capital is actually redundant. We can just call it a capital, can't we? I think is this one, but I'm probably going to infiltrate here because it's a fairly big city on this side, and I will put them in there. So they've now successfully infiltrated it, which is good. I believe they require a bit of a level up anyway, so we will do just that. Skills left. What are they good at? Not infiltration, sadly. They don't have any. They've got stealth and they've got spying too, so they're not bad. What can we go for? There's +5 infiltration on hero, so we'll go for that one because this is my infiltration fella. Although him wandering around in the city. you'd be what? What? Are you supposed to be here? So we'll show a location, which is here. So my force did manage to make it in time. I will not auto-fight it, because quite frankly, it's been a bit of a pain as of late. The problem is they're only attacking this one area here. Oh, no, they have forces down there as well. So I'm going to put these down here. I'm going to put the demon... I'll put that down there as well, and the demon can go there, and I think the demon will hopefully be able to fly down. So let's ready all of those attacks. Obviously, we'll only be able to do the one. That guy will say attack that one, yes. You can attack... yeah, go on then, but we're not, you can't get round there, that's the problem. This is the fighting area, and you can't go around. Can you go in the sea? No, you can't go in the sea. That makes total sense. And all these can just say attack that, and the rest I'll say attack him, and then... attack that one there and just ready up. Here we go. So demon's going to move to there. It probably will do a swipe on the corner, which it is going to. There's a nice 25 damage with a 25, 125 of them plus a 25 on the back. This will be a charge attack, so this guy should die. And wow, 140 each way, and that's killed. Well, not killed my unit, which is a surprise. Sadly, we are going to take some more damage here on the charge, but we have hit them a bit harder. They are starting to move their one and only stone sentinel around the back there, which I'm not going to worry about. I'll go and attack it with a demon in a moment. Obviously, we are going to lose one of these, most likely, so demon, I'll say attack that, and those just can all get that standard bonus there. So we're going to go up the top. Obviously, we do have a good... attack bonus up the top here, and wow, yeah, critical for 186. They can't attack back, they are gone. We are going to get hit back, but this should... oh no, we didn't kill... we didn't die either, which is good. So we have actually kept our units. That's excellent. And something I did not expect. But that is a win. So that's 2 of the 3 forces. The reported forces destroyed. So the question is, shall I join these armies up? Yes, I think I shall. Now we have a proper army that we can wander around with. So where is this other army? Well, I'm bringing my forces back there. I'll get this fellow to probably stay where he was. I'll probably stay where he is. That's fine. I don't think the red army is going to be charging at me, although I would like to look through there. You have 1 capital out of the 2 required to achieve victory by supremacy. You reign over a capital to achieve victory by supremacy. Oh, so if I do I get 1 more capital? Oh, so if I get this other capital, do I win it? Do we win it? I don't know. That's an interesting one. We will see. Didn't plan on achieving victory by... well, by any means, to be quite honest with you. If we I didn't expect to actually do as well as we are, but we are. So this is a bit this is a bit annoying for them. You might notice that their army is actually in the water. So I'm just going to go straight out, attack it, and we now take another city, and that is the necrophages. I always got to call them cravers. Out of the game. They are gone. So we will build all of the usual stuff. Infantry cantina, stronghold, negotiation stuff, right of way, glory of empire, central markets, public library, geometric labs, extra extra district, because why not? We have anomalies. Paladin extracting. Palladian extracting. and a lighthouse, just to give us some nice sight lines. And we'll put a fire ship in there, which I don't think we've altered. Can you? I assume you can alter it. Yes, you can. You can. So you can edit that and you can build it, which is something I've not really done before. Oh, look at that. You can put like all the different bits on it. Well, that is cool. I'm not going to do that, but you know, it's good that we can have it. So we're going to send this force back. We're still looking for the other yellow one, but I don't know where it'll be. We have a interesting choice now. They have an interesting choice. They're not building anything there, which is a bit strange. I'm going to get my demon to head over to the right here. And the reason for that is I want to search this. That's not really the reason I'm coming over there. Feed the hungry. Build the worm farm in your city of Hendwen. Where is my city of Hendwen? Here, build a worm farm. I don't have a worm farm. I have a fish farm. I have a public granary. Seed storage, husbandry centre, plough factory, fertiliser plant, hot houses. I don't think I have what it wants me to build. I don't really care too much either. Right. So there's that. That force is now doing nothing. I'm going to send it over to... this is a problem. I need to get it across the sea. But the issue is that the seas are treacherous. So instead, I am going to... Yeah, the problem is because I don't control the sea, and there's all these boats kicking about. To get to there, which is where I want to go, I'm going to have a bit of a problem. We could island hop, couldn't we? That's probably our best bet. Hop across the islands. Oh, look at that. There's a golden tree there. It's a dust... I think it's a tree made of pure dust, is it? Wind-blown spores of dust seem to be drawn around this magnificent tree. Yeah, cool. Right, so this force can get more centralised. And then we'll end the turn. Oh, there it is. There's the army. We knew one of the army. We knew it was going to be around somewhere. We just didn't know where. That changes things then, because that means this thing, this force, can get over here. Get to there, please, and you can get into the water. Into the water. So have they made land yet? Yes, they've made land and are actually sieging cities. Cheeky people. Oh, look at the state of that. You know what I really want around here? And I should have built it a long time ago. Shore, cannons on the shore. Actually, do I have them? I should have them. There's our fight over on the right. I'm just going to close that for now. Yes, coastal batteries. Yes, we do actually have them. Anyway, so we've got... There's the sieging there. We've got city growing a bit bigger. We're going to say automate to nothing and then automate to whatever it thinks is reasonable. Which what the game decides is reasonable, what we decide is reasonable. It's often completely different things. It's also not building anything. There we go. And most of that is just cracking on. Okay, that's fine. Artillery ship has now been researched. I am going to go for... probably that one. Town Criers. So, here's the fight here. I'm going to... I'll auto-fight it. And they've been destroyed. So that's 100 myth right. Completed. Overseer Eloise is defeated. Auriga may be one day become frozen world of ice and blizzards, but will not succumb to fiery death. And we now have another quest, Monument of Eternity. The endless shameful past in Auriga must not be lost. First, though, we need to carve out our own realm in this world and ready ourselves for the longest winter. So, consolidate the Kapaku presence in Auriga by completely volcano-forming an entire region. Okay. We have. This thing is entirely volcanified, I believe. I'm fairly confident we did the lot. It might tick over next turn. Let's see what happens. Although, is that not done? Barren soil? No, it's done. Or it might be that bit. No, that does look like it's taken over. Barren soil. Yes, it has been volcaniform. The whole thing's been volcaniform. Oh, but we started here, so we don't get that one as standard. Right, so we're going to have to go elsewhere. The elsewhere is probably going to be here, because we have more than enough, I think, to do that. Right, so let's close our list down. We're going to get this fellow across. That's not what I wanted to see there. But I did want to see that. Hang on, is that not their main city? What is there? I thought that was their main city. That demon's dead, by the way. One of these armies is going to go for it. Almost guaranteed. So I'm okay there. This is fine. Actually, end the turn. There's the fight that I expected. I'm just going to auto-fight and lose the thing. I don't really care too much. They'll just be chasing it about all the time. So, let's just automate some of this. Actually, we'll make land there. And then we're just going to jump into this and go along. I assume the boat isn't cloaked. That will be a little bit overpowered. Right, so we'll head back. We're going to use, of all things, mithrite to create the volcanoformers. But, hey-ho. So let's just go around and start plonking them down. This is our main faction quest, by the way. Which might win us the game. Realistically, we're probably going to achieve one of the other victories first. But we'll have to see. This fellow's leveled up. Portable Forge. Now let's just go for no minus effects in winter, which I don't think that'll affect the city in any way. This is our Empire development plan. Trade route bonuses, reduce military upkeep. Yeah, let's go for a lot. 8 grand to do all that, but it's not as if we've got a dearth of influence to be hindered by or anything. Golem Rider again, that's good. Actually, there it's not so good. Right, back to automation. You automate. It's building nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, that doesn't really matter to me at this point. This one I want to build something there. That's fine, that's production line. So this fellow, Golem Rider, can head over to... there, we'll just grab some of these. What I want to do, though, I do want to actually edit some boats. So the fire ships, no, the artillery ship, edit that. And we've got all sorts of stuff we can build. So we got broadside iron. We currently got what? Trebuchet iron. Now we've got trebuchet iron, which is city breaker and precision. So that is precision, +1 attack range. And what's the other one? The trebuchet. That's city breaker. Extra fortification damage. In terms of armor, hydrofoils, which give us extra bonuses to initiative. I don't really care too much about that. We've got a bow as well, or prow rather, and then we've also got engineers, which is former enslayers, tidal mastery. I'm guessing that means, yeah, reduce water cost, movement, improve vision. That's always good. And guard. Guard is extra morale when garrisoned in fortresses. But we're not going to have that. Form your units. I don't really need to deal with that because we don't have them. I'm not going to actually build anything else, quite frankly, because... Oh, I'm not going to put anything else in the queue, rather. Because we don't have the resources for it. So we are now going to just start building some artillery 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll just buy them out because we've got 17 grand. So let's buy all of those out. I'm also going to edit our fire ship. We want... What do we want? We've got Endless Flame, which is 25 damage to the target opponent next to both the target and the attacker. We've also got this, which is focal, a dust focal, a laser basically. Target and opponents behind the target up to 2 tiles. Flame is probably better. We want to go for extra initiative on these units and extra initiative probably. And then put a prow on it, and then we've got tidal mastery, no, just improved vision, and we'll apply that. So we now should have ships, fire ships, level 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a big force, isn't it? So there's all that. That's research done. I am going to set extra. No, go for that one. Right, so we have a lot of forces to shift. So that can move to there. This one can get in the sea. No, that is not cloaked. We can clearly see it there. So we are going to be shifting these around now. We're going to be placing more of the volcanoformers. So we'll build some more for a start off. Place that there. Looks like you can place it on areas that have buildings on it, and that should be all of everything volcano formed, I think. So unless there's one I've missed, that should be everything volcano formed in short order. Excellent. Right, I'm just going to end the turn. There's all of those built. This no longer has anything in the queue. It still doesn't have anything in the queue. Wait for it and queue. There we go. Right, so all of our ships are where? There. 8. And 1 over there. Cool. What do I want to do with them? I want to attack this thing. Go. Attack. We could do parlay, but no. We're going to attack. It's got Batsphere. Guess what? I don't care. I now control it. Excellent. This one. We'll go here and grab that. And we're going to do the same over there. Eventually. Oh, in fact, we'll move it now. There we go. Right, so that hero's leveled up. This is the one in the city again. That's a very strange one. Extra attack on units on dust eclipse. I really don't care for that one. So I've control on that fortress. You gain control of the entire ocean. Of an entire ocean, not the entire ocean. So I control this. I get pixie blood and glass steel, which is good because I've been wanting some more glass steel. We're not going to set any of these going. Empire approval rate isn't good. Siege damage counter increases based on the percentage damage you deal to enemy cities. Don't even know what that thing is. Never seen it before. Right, so we're going to get this onto land. And quite frankly, might as well start thinking about shifting these across as well. Yeah, let's just get it. Let's get it in the water. There we are. Over there. And I can't go there, so then the turn. I'm hoping to take this city out. Oh, are they fighting? We could be fighting. Oh, and they've just started building as well. After all this time, and I'm about to wreck them. Oh, they're fighting me. I will auto-fight, kill them all. That's fine with me. Let's reactivate all of these things. Not really too fussed on what they were. It's just global bonuses, and the fact is we've got the resources to do it, and indeed it'll speed things up. Don't need to worry about that. More automation there. Nope. You have to give it a little second, then automate. There we go. And then starts doing it. Obviously, it's not going to use... it's not going to build stuff if it doesn't have the resources. So that's probably why we are lacking in some ways. So let's have a little dive and a little explore. So we've got an explore there. This is loads of their boarding vessels. I'm just going to say fight them all. And indeed, we just destroyed every single one of them. And we'll have a parley with this thing. Activate 2 wine boosters to get that one done. That is absolutely terrible, so I'm not going to. I'm going to attack it next turn. Speaking of attacking, we've got another artillery ship which we'll bring up to there. Have we got any defences here? No, we haven't. So actually, you know what you can do? Garrison? No. No, apparently not. This force can move down to there. And this fellow... This is stealth army. Remember, they don't see this army at all. I'm going to put here. I'm hoping I'm going to get line of sight on this. I do. Hang on. Where is their capital then? Capital has that little capital symbol. That doesn't have one. And that doesn't have one. So, unless they have another capital, I have no clue where it is. That's a new one on me. End of turn. I'm just waiting for these to heal up a bit. You can see the demons are damaged. And I want these to fight each other. I want to see if they fight. Right. No, they're not. They're wandering off. Shame. Shame. Let's go for some automated processes here, which it's not doing. Automate. Nah, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. We need more palladium, so let's just sort of buy like an absolute shed load. If a shed is exactly 30 units of it. There we go. Arena of Champions now. So it'll probably start building things now that we've got that. Oh, just build an arts council or something. It is actually quicker. That the ultimate irony of this thing, it's quicker if I just do it myself, because I'm still having to look at the things. Need more glass steel. For some reason, the basic resources of the game we've had immense problems with right from the get-go. Right, so you can go in there and garrison. You can attack that. We now control it. There we go. Fail to complete the quest, but we have got a palliative prow, which is an auto heal, and we have control of the fortress, which is good. We will now send this one over here. And that to dive. And we're just taking control of our waters, which admittedly we should have done a long time ago. Oh, there was some... oh, look at that. Dust Orchids, just 20% everything on cities, practically. Oh, I might as well activate that as well. Look at all the boosters we got going. In fact, we got loads of boosters. Oh, we've also got stockpiles as well. Stockpiles, you just use them on cities, and it just boosts whatever they're doing. So it took, some things might have been like, say, 7 turns away, and it just speeds it right up. So there's that fight over with. We have still got units that we need to get into the water. And I'm going to fight this fight here. This is their heroes versus mine. I will auto-fight it. And we have not won, which is a strange one. We didn't lose it either. Should have manually fought that. It's a shame. I'm going to keep this bloke. Actually, no, I'm going to get him into the water because I want to go to there. This one can stay where it is because I can see they've got fire ships and other stuff. So they are actually going around to try and control that. That one's already been done. That ship should have been garrisoned. Why not it wasn't? I do not know. There we go. This one, this fire ship, we're going to send over here. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And that's it. Hang on, more research. More research needed. Doesn't really matter. At this point, we've built most of the stuff we're going to build. I mean, we're still not stopping. You know, we're not just going to stop building. But we are certainly not really too bothered about micromanaging every little thing. Those. Don't even know where half these cities are, but Imperial News Networks, or whatever it is. Imperial News. That is Imperial News Network. I guesstimated that. We have an excellent idea for a new policy. She will come to appreciate it. Close borders. That was really passive-aggressive, wasn't it? So let's just take over this thing. So attack, straight fight, win. Ideally I should show you the fight because it looked pretty cool. That's a problem. That's a boarding vessel, and we don't have any people defending elsewhere. So what I'm going to do is build 1, 2, 3, 4 fire ships. I'm just going to buy them all out, and I'll then just plonk them in these areas just to defend, you see. In fact, I might as well garrison that, so then we've at least got someone garrisoned in there. This one, we will dive, have a quick check in there, and we found absolutely nothing. We have our other army here, which we will promptly put to there, and our Ghost Force, which will come along. And then we'll attack, and I'm just going to declare war on them, and I'm going to manually fight this one, because quite frankly, we shouldn't have lost the last one. So if we manually fight it, hopefully we'll be better off. So they are, for whatever reason, spread out. As you can see, they've got loads. They've got a couple of delvers, and they've got a hero there. I'm just going to auto fight it. They have a couple of ranged units, and also they have the initiative, which is something we haven't seen before. They're hitting us for pretty much nothing that we should even worry about. And this fight's going to be over fairly quickly once we get in range. Excuse me. Looks like we've just hit their hero for 116, and that hero is now down. You can see they all sort of go into like trees, like wooded area. They overgrow and then they die. That's how their heroes go. Reminds me of Grim Fandango. When you get killed in Grim Fandango, or rather when people are killed in Grim Fandango, they get sprouted. Because obviously it's the underworld anyway, whatever it's supposed to be. So it's the opposite. It's opposite day. Oh, let's hit for 0. Nice. So I guess we're going to have to plough through this with another full turn. And we have 2 heroes. So they have 1 unit left, which is a very damaged unit of dwarves. However, they've proven not to be any great issue. So that's fine. So everything's just going to wander around and stuff, and quite frankly, there's no need for it. It should just skip to something that can do something like that. There's the heal, yeah. I was just waiting for the heals, really. See, these can't heal each other, but they're going to wander around, and then the Draken hero will heal something. There you go, 100. Really nice. And there's the end of that fight. So that's a hero of theirs gone, as well as the full army. So that's sorted. We will now come over to here, and we will we'll have to siege it, or we will siege it. We'll actually go in. That's a problem. We can't siege it from this side, so we'll have to come here. That one can't move. But now that we're in this side, we will start sieging that city. So there's them 2 fights done with. This one I'm gonna come ashore. There is a quest to do something there, but I don't know what it is. And winter. Not ideal, but it never is. Updated Monument of Eternity. That's our main quest. So we've volcano-formed everything, and we now have a study catalogue of endless ancient lab sites. Search the 4 localized ruins in many places that I really don't care about. There's people attacking me, so I'll auto-fight that. We've now won that. The problem with that, sadly, is that we're not going to be able to, I think, attack their city. Oh, we can attack their city, actually, because this one's been used up. No, actions has not been used up. That's fine. So it is a straight attack, and we take that over. There we go. We will build all of the usual stuff, which a lot of it's already been built, which is good. Glory of Empire and that sort of thing. National museums, etc. And I'm going to buy out the them sites there, because I'm going to head south for the final assault, probably. I need to... Where is it? Level up that hero. Loads of stuff built here. That hero needs levelling up as well. Come back, my 411 heroes and a transport ship. How about I attack it and just take it over? Yes, there we go. So I want to transfer this ship and garrison that. We'll do the same and garrison that. Garrison, right. These, I want to select those two and split them. And I want it to garrison that. This one, I'll say garrison that. And this one, I'm going to have a little scout about, since we haven't done so. Actually, it would probably be useful if I transferred another one and garrisoned that one. So we've got a decent garrison on all of these. Because it just takes one little transport ship to come along and really stuff your day up. So we'll attack him. Oh, we can't. Don't have enough action points. Oh, yeah, because we've just attacked that one. So close all this stuff down. This is just stuff on the go that we've been attacking with and stuff. So it's not just telling us any great event. I'm going to start researching extra science. 26 turns to research that. This guy I'm going to go and grab some pearls with. And then go over here and then end the turn. Oh, we've got this city not building anything. Winterborough means you don't have like minus dust effects, and we're going to put everything into science because we can, and that reduces the turns on our difference engines, which is basically double research. There's more fighting. Auto fight that. Very simple fight. There's another one. Garrisoned units. That's why we garrison the units. There's a customs union or something. 6 grand to do it. Extra 7 trade routes on city. That's quite efficient, isn't it? That's all set. We don't need to worry about that. And now we have 10 units to deal with. What sort of thing is that? Ah, it's got fire ships in. I can't deal with that, so I'm going to walk away. Actually, float away, more likely. So we have now the Draken around here. I'm going to get stuff moving. I'm going to go here, and I will siege the city. What do they have? I don't know, but I'm going to siege it for a while, and then I will attack it. 21. It's minus 21 a turn. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wander inside here. I thought this guy closed borders with me. Just Cold War. It's closed its frontiers to you. Oh, and both entities can attack each other in neutral or third-party owned regions. I've just wandered into their main territory. So I'm going to say that that is disingenuous. I'm also going to... Hang on, it's glitched out. There you go, look at one. Now it's figured it out. I'm going to declare war on him. I'm going. Let's go. I'm guessing he won't be able to go there. Yeah, we're gonna take out this guy's capital. I'm not gonna worry about the rest of it. This is his capital. If we control that, it means we win the game. But as soon as we take that, one of his other cities becomes a capital, so it's not as easy as it might read. So we'll siege that because there's a lot of them. So we've got a lot of them on siege. We're taking 115 off a turn. So I think we'll be fine with that one. I'm just going to put this on the periphery once more. This guy's going to move off. Let's have a little dive in here, see what we got. Explore 2 sunken ruins before the end of winter. I don't know what that is. City Shaker facility. Gives the ability to deregulate the weather and sea tiles. That's cool. I don't know what's in here. I'll have probably a little chat later on. Right, those ships I'll just put on here, just if anything tries to come past. Garrison that one. And this is a fire ship, which we'll use to have a look around with as well. One of our quests is to... Ah, it's glitched out again. Yeah, it's glitched out. Ah, well. And... should be that. What's this? Scientific envoy. Extra trade routes max on the city. Yeah, why not? Although actually, really should be making some more demons. Demon 2, the demonings. And we need more resources. Done. There we go. Build, build, build. There we go. That'll do us. End the turn. So attacking the Draken's a bold move. Let's see if it plays out. I think it might. In fact, I'm going to attack. What was that one? They're coming to attack me here, are they? Attack. And there we go. No, they're attacking me. And we can't do any more, which is a shame. But we have leveled up massively. Extra attack on units. And really don't know what else to build with this. Oh, put on here. Extra security on city. Well, why not? Because our main city's so productive. It's the heroes leveling up, so it's really quick because they're so productive, you see. So we're gonna just create a new army. We'll send it over here. Actually, no, that's attack. Let's just attack. It's easier. Then we take it over. Fire ship and artillery ship. Split off. Then garrison. And get pearls. Controlling the oceans in this game now is very powerful. Previously, you couldn't. It was just you moved and that's all it was. There's some hydromilk because one of our quests. There we go. So this should be that city taken over, which it is. It's obviously nothing great, but it's now taken over. We'll automate building. And we'll go up with this. And up with this. I'm just going to take all the cities. I don't know what he's got, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No. There we go. There's that city taken as well. It doesn't take long to destroy them when you've got these sort of forces. Wow, there's just resources that he hasn't even bothered to build on. Wow. Or maybe they don't have... No, they must have a glass steel extractor. There's no way that they would not have a glass steel extractor. It's first level technology. So yeah, Glitchy McGlitchinson is about. Is this going to be a win? That is that guy out of the map now. That's it, done. Yeah, now removed. As heroes leveled up. Extra life on units, because why not? Close all these down. And this one, we'll bring up here. Start sieging them from the other side. Right, so... Oh. Just checking all the other things out. That one I'll just say auto-explore. This one we're trying to bring over here. That one we're just gonna... can we sleep the unit? No, I'm just gonna say auto-explore because why not? And auto-explore. And auto-explore. No automation possible on this. Winterborough then. I don't think we'll build another one. There's nothing we can actually build on this one, which is interesting. Focus on science. What do we need? 10 Palladian. When we're generating 6k a turn, I'm really not too bothered about buying stuff out like that. Okay. So, we win. Yeah, that's it. Gollum's Rule achievement. The Kapaku achieved victory by supremacy. That is taking all the capitals but one. So obviously if we've got the other one, it would be default victory. There's us left. So there you go. That has been an interesting journey, and we can see just how much our overall score shot up. So our total overall score at the end of the game, which was turn 160-ish, I think, 2,153. Ryup, the AI, which was the Red Draken, they were the next highest on 473. In terms of military, you can see, I mean, we'll go through the graphs here. So military was middling. In fact, my army was, I was actually, I wouldn't say poor, but certainly not the highest at all up until, well, actually up until here, when you see it massively spiked. That was a huge spike, and that would have been around turn 100 and odd. No, it wouldn't have been. Turn 151 was there. So about 120 we just built loads of forces, which we did buy loads of stuff out. But our forces were still quite powerful. Expansion has been good. That's good progress across that one. Population was just higher than everybody else's really by mid-game. Research, we've always been the highest for research pretty much from the beginning there, which is an interesting one. Food, all over the place. That's when we take different cities and stuff, so it's going to fluctuate. Industry, you can see, was just romping away. Dust, yeah, it's hard to tell right there, but I mean, most dust, look at that. They're hardly generating any dust at all, any of the other empires. Science, we knew was always going to be quite good. Influence, middle of the road, and then shot up again. In terms of empire approval, we had approval really, really high there, and you see it's going all over the place. Obviously, these are dropping down when they're destroyed. What is interesting, though, is that the light blue had really garbage approval for the first couple of turns, and that's probably because they didn't settle correctly. Ah, that would make sense. So we said that, well, I'm basically saying that there might have been an issue with that Wild Walkers because they've placed the city in the wrong place. Remember, you have a couple of turns of, you have enough money to place to not place your city in the first couple of turns. So they might have wandered around trying to find the best position, then ran out of money, which is why approval was crap until that point there. Diplomacy, I don't really know how that even works. I think it's just you talking to people and stuff on diplomacy when you get right up there. Yeah, you get diplomacy by just talking to people and stuff, and you can win by diplomacy, which we nowhere near because we were just destroying everybody. Then quests, everybody was about the same, which is interesting. So there you go. That has been I wouldn't say a little bit of Endless Legend Inferno. It's been quite a long journey. I know it's not a very popular series, or basically it's the least watched of all the videos, but it is a Patreon directly sponsored video, so it allows us to do things like this. I know there's one or two people especially that have been really enjoying the series and commenting and things like that. But yeah, for the most part it's been a fairly quiet one. So if you've reached this point, then for a start, congratulations. You're one of the few that have, but hope you have enjoyed this video and indeed the entire series. I've really enjoyed playing the game once again. I think we've played, resumed 169, that was our last turn there. So just over mid-game, so that's quite good for the size of map we had, as well as playing a new faction as well, a Kapaku I really quite like. But yeah, I've been enjoying playing Endless Legend. It's, yeah, it's been improved, I think, by Inferno. It's gives you a little bit more to do in the summer, although it can get quite drawn out now because there's just so much going on. But not necessarily a bad thing, because it is, after all, a FOX, and you know, you're in it for the long game, really. Either way, hope you have enjoyed, as I said, the video and the series. If you want to see more, then by all means let me know. I don't think we'll be touching this for a while, however, because well, we've played it quite a bit, so a nice little break would be most welcomed. I'm up for playing something else as a long Patreon series, and by all means let me know what you would like to see. As I said, it's Patreon directly sponsored video, so it allows this sort of thing. So +10 generic appreciation points for anyone that pledges on there. Thank you very much. It makes this sort of thing possible. Once again, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.